Okay, welcome back to the next episode of Akiba's Trip, Undead and Undressed. Well, we're gonna do Shizuku's route then, because that was, what we wanted to see, so we'll do Shizuku first.
Alright.
As you can tell, that little sound indicates that you made a relationship choice, I guess you could say.
If I'm going to eliminate them, the synthesters, then I'll have to be as strong as I can.
The battle arena is on the other side of Main Street and right past Junk Street. You got that?
Let's go.
Knock 'em dead!
Yeah, through Junk Street. It's not too far away. Here's Yuto. His purpose in the game is just to explain relationship values. I don't think there's any real reason to ever ask him, because honestly it's pretty easy to figure it out. Because there's only so many relationship choices in the game to begin with. Wait, if you look at our map of Akiba, you can see that Junk Street is... Well, we can actually see it, because you can't scroll that way. But anyway, to reach Junk Street, we're going to head down here. It's not that far away. Oh, see these shop assistants here? With special names, they give you, as the game explains, flyers to actual stores in Akiba. I'll try to at least talk to the ones I see along the way, for the sake of completion, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find them all, because I honestly have no idea where they all are. I think to find them all, you'd have to basically like check every single area in the map between every single story event. And then here, I already found like 3. They're neat little collectibles. I mean, they don't do anything in-game. It's just a neat little flavor thing, I guess you can say. This is Junk Street here. I actually really like Junk Street for, if you ever were trying to do some like grinding or anything, this place can be a bit interesting since the police don't spawn here. It should be worth noting that you want to avoid knocking NPCs over if you can help it sometimes. They might pick a fight with you. That can lead into a real big brawls real fast. Anyway, here's the battle arena. This is a very unique location, Akiba. I somehow doubt this is actually there. I think this might be made up.
Well now, it's rare to get customers at this hour. Oh, you must be the boy Pops was telling me about. You look rather ordinary to me. But perhaps there's more to you than meets the eye. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the manager of this establishment. You may call me Antoinette. While I don't own the arena, the one who does is presently on a journey, so I am in charge for the time being. Now then, let's get started, shall we? This facility exists to help one achieve his or her full potential. It is a place where rivals cultivate each other's growth. Those who win do receive reward money, but the true reward is the experience itself. However, not everyone has the heart of a champion. If you wish to stand victorious within this ring, you must first prove yourself worthy. I will now test that worth, if I may. Are you ready?
No reason. Nah, not to be ready.
I will be assisting him.
As you wish. Please, step into the ring.
Good luck. I'll follow your lead.
Now, you know, this is a really fancy arena, and it just so happens to have like this open roof that you're about to see. A little bit of very unique location. But here we're going to learn, I think, one of the most important things. You have the chain strip. Now, let's show you how this works. It's pretty simple. Basically, as you saw before, we were fighting. We can only remove clothing one at a time, one per person. It's naturally very slow.
Let's do
Ideally, I want to be able to get all of them low enough. That's pretty good enough. Oh, I messed that up. Oh wait, it lets you keep doing it, I forgot. This is a tutorial, so... This is one reason why I recommend playing the gamepad, because I don't think the button prompts are changed if you're playing PC. So you just need to remember which commands you have mapped for YBA. But there you go, that's what the chain strip does. If you get a chance, I think it's over 10 or something, you can take their underwear. Yeah, so you can do that. Okay. It's the only way to get underwear, actually. No! Let me get it. I think they'll still be there. I would.
Well done. Though considering who sent you here, I shouldn't be surprised. And you were simply amazing. So much so that I'm tempted to scout you.
Much obliged.
Here's your pass. With this, you may come make use of the arena anytime you wish. Please make this Colosseum roar with the flames of your passion.
This seems like a good place to train. I'm sure we'll be back. But for now, let's return to Mogra.
Yeah, the battle arena is a pretty unique place. You could only proceed so far in it during each story segment, and it's the only place to get, well, I'll show that layoff later. For now, let's head back to Mogra, to Pops. But yeah, the strip chain is pretty important, because it's, well, as I said, it's the easiest way to defeat a bunch of enemies at once. And you typically will be fighting groups of enemies rather than a single person.
Really?
It also kind of multiplies your EXP, so again, for the purposes of grinding or anything like that, it's just the most efficient way to do anything in this game. So you should be always typically aiming to do strip combos all the time. You don't actually need to get every single person you're fighting down to flashing clothes. I don't know how it exactly works, but there's kind of like a formula where if it's low enough, as the combo grows bigger, each subsequent character that you're targeting needs to have less and less durability remaining for you to actually affect them. They gotta be like a full health, but you don't need to get every single enemy down to flashing.
Hey, welcome back. So how'd it go? That Antoinette's a bit of an odd one, ain't she? Not a bad person to know, though. Next time you see her, give her my regards. Anyway, I got a question for you. When you were walking down Junk Street, you saw some suspicious people milling about, right? If you got some energy to spare, I'd like you and Shizuka to head back there and scope the place out. Man, you that hungry?
I sent Toko out shopping not some few minutes ago. Is there any food you want to add to the list?
There's a lot of beef bowls.
Get it, got it, good. I'll call her and let her know.
Okay. We're off to patrol Junk Street. We'll be back soon.
Okie dokie.
Go get 'em, but be careful.
Alright, well, we're gonna basically go back to where we just were. Investigate some shady people now. Here's typically how the story events in Akiba. Actually, that's something you can do. Since you've been there before, you can just fast travel there.
Are those the suspicious people Pop spoke of?
The hell's your problem? What do you think you're looking at?
You here to start something? I'll make mincemeat out of you both!
They're synthesters. I can sense it. I'm afraid we have no choice but to defeat them.
No. Beat the crap out of them then. Here's to talk about the counter. Yeah, basically, if you guard just as they do, and you can even counter strip from it, but to be honest, I'm really lousy at this, so I probably won't be pulling it off very often, if ever.
Let's go.
Especially when I mess it up and block when they're doing a super. Alright. I'm a little inefficient, but I'm pretty low level right now. These guys actually do a lot of damage. As you can see, as the thing gets bigger and bigger, we deal more and more damage. Oh, crap. Be really careful of attacks like that, because some attacks are completely and they can't be interrupted. As you saw, I just ate that entire attack in the face. Those are easily the most dangerous attacks in the game, especially if you're dumb like me and you walk into them like that. There we go. That could have gone really bad.
There don't seem to be any more of them.
Nope, I'm gonna head back to Mogra. Quick, clean, easy. And now that suddenly there's people everywhere, even though the streets were completely empty just a second ago. And we could walk back, but we might as well just fast travel. There's not much we can do in between right now, so I'm gonna speed up this kind of still tutorial segments of the game.
Welcome back!
Oh hey, got your order right here. A whole family of beef bowls. 1, 2, and 3. I made sure to order extra onions though, because somebody's gotta watch out for your health.
So, guys, you know we serve food here too, right? Might be nice if you order from us every now and again, or at all.
But Pops, this bar... Well, the coffee is delicious, but the food items are... not so delicious.
Ooh, that stings me right in the old ticker. You're an employee here, you know? Don't it bother you to tell me our food sucks?
I have to say though, your food order is quite a bit bigger than usual.
And that might just be the understatement of the century. Your food order is monstrous, man. Like eating contest world championship monstrous. All you've done is eat lately.
Could this be a side effect of his transformation into a synthester?
Most likely. Those who are transformed typically attack humans and feed on their vitality. But that's not the case here. It seems he can still sate his hunger with food, as long as he eats enough of it.
Hadn't thought of that.
So... hurt by sunlight and always hungry? That sounds very rough.
Doesn't it seem kind of weird, though? I mean, if every other synthester attacks people, why doesn't he? What makes him different?
Well, that's...
Oh yeah. Since you're gonna be fighting monsters from here on out, I came up with a few support plans for you, so to speak. Yuto, if you would.
Right. Can I see your phone for a bit? Now, where was that again? Oh, here we go. Set the login info and done. Alright, so what I've done is I've installed an app on your phone that lets us freedom fighters read and accept requests for help gathered from locals. The icon that launches it is on your home screen under the name Side Missions, so feel free to try it out at your convenience. Basically, the idea is...
I'll take it from here. The idea is, you got a lot riding on this whole fight with the synthesters. And, well, you kinda suck at sports. You've barely ever fought a real battle, and you got nothing under your belt but some Coliseum fighting.
Yeah, he's really good at this.
My point is, you want to have an advantage against the synthesters? You gotta network. You gotta reach out and touch people in the niceties, getting to know what makes them tick and why it's worth saving them from these monsters. So I'm gonna gather up requests and send them over through that app, and leave the rest in your hands. Up to you which ones you want to tackle. It's all in Akiba either way, so you should be able to knock out most of them during your patrols.
And speaking of patrols, we're going to head out on ours. We'll take the area around the station.
You'll take the side streets. Don't worry, I'll be just fine. Anyway, if you find anything, be sure to report back on it pronto.
I'm sorry to have dragged you into this.
We wouldn't have it any other way. Akiba belongs to the people, you know?
Whatever we can protect, we will. That's what being a freedom fighter's all about.
Yeah, right on, Pops! Way to man up!
I am neither impressed nor inspired. We meet again, person accompanying Brotaku. Enter the sister.
So, like we were saying before, there's one more person in our group who's kind of a secret character.
She also found herself living in the shop, though in her case it's because she's kind of a hermit. Her room's the one back behind the bar.
My name is Shizuka Tokikaze. The freedom fighters have been a great help to me. It's nice to meet you.
I know who you are. I was eavesdropping from behind the bar counter. And it's nice-ish to meet you, too.
She's so nice, isn't she?
I don't recall asking for a lecture, Professor. Dealing with you 3D PD people drains my energy, so I'm going to go now. But there's something I want to discuss with you, Broccoli. So come to my room later.
Like brother, like sister, huh?
Yeah, but at least there was a time when she had everything together. Not so much for her brother.
The little sister is very good with her hands, you know. She can make all kinds of clothing. All of the protective gear used by the freedom fighters is a product of her demon art. If you have problems with your outfit, all you have to do is speak with the little sister, and they will be solved like magic.
So hey, not to interrupt, but patrols, anyone? We'll be out around the station. See ya.
You should go speak with your little sister. Don't worry. I'll wait here for you until you're done.
Yeah, side missions are basically what they say. Side missions. I'll end up doing them all though, because some of them actually do have some effect of things you unlock, stuff like that. But anyway, let's go see little sister. As you see, her room was right here behind the bar the entire time. It's a very interesting room.
What I wanted to talk to you about is as follows. Mission, save your little sister. Your little sister is in trouble, and it's Protector's sacred duty to help ease her worries. I've registered the exact details of what I'd like you to do in the submission app on your smartphone. And so, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
This is basically your tutorial to how the side missions app works. It's pretty simple. Go here, select the request, tells you what you need to do, and you accept it. In this case, we just need to get her a book. Now, you may have Toko mentioned the little sister used to, well, basically be a much more normal person than she is now. We'll find out a bit more about that because, her side missions, well, I don't know why that has happened, kind of have a little bit of story to them. But we'll get to that when it's actually relevant. For now, let's just, head over to where we need to go. We could, we've actually fast traveled there. No, we couldn't. We haven't been there before. See, yeah, you can't fast travel to any place you haven't been to at least once. You can see we're also missing the southeast main street, so. Oop. Give me that flyer. Alright. So I guess that's one reason why you may as well just walk around in the very beginning, just to get all the locations. Now, we have a main quest here, but it won't trigger if I Shizuka around.
Oh, here.
And here we're going to pick up the book. For our little sister. Happens to be a book on apparently cosplay sewing. It's worth to keep in mind that for any kind of main quest you have, it won't trigger unless you actually come to location with the characters you're supposed to have there. So if you don't want to advance the story like you wanted to do some other things, just don't bring the character you're supposed to with you. But I have to give Nana her book.
Thank you.
Uh-huh, yeah, okay. Give us our reward. She gets a t-shirt. And about 30 bucks. Give or take. Now this is the introduction to upgrading your equipment. As she's just about to explain.
I've confirmed that the quest I sent you on has been successfully completed. Nicely done, program. As a reward of sorts, I will now allow you to make use of my talents to enhance your protective gear. By which I mean your clothes and makeshift weapons. Though I will ask for some small monetary compensation. Of course.
Yes.
Give me money.
Yeah, here's basically explaining that, yeah, if you fuse the same type, you get more, and etc, etc. And you can only fuse weapons to weapons, clothes to clothes. A good example, we picked up some weapons, like say these combat gloves here. You know, if we combine them with these double triple piasms, you don't actually select A. A will confirm you need to, as it says here, increase, decrease. You press left or right, and that picks it. However, let's just put that there. And it's always 1,000 yen for every single item you give her.
Hold on a sec.
The amount of stats the equipment will get depends on the base stats of what you're combining it with. So basically, the higher the material's base stats are, the more it'll pass on when you fuse it into a piece of equipment.
Since you have to go out on patrol now, I'll end our talk here.
Let's actually equip that. So now we can basically find it for our bare hands, which isn't very strong. Combat gloves, you can see, stronger, 6 points. And she gave us a new t-shirt. That's basically what you can do here. You may have noticed here we have a piece of female clothing here. We can't equip that because our avatar is male. For now, there's a way to get around that. Yeah, see if you can dress up. Shoes don't do anything. That's just completely cosmetic. And the rest of these we don't have anything for right now anyway. But anyway, there. We have a bit more defense now. We've actually got a lot of emails. So, here's the email we got from Antoinette originally. Just take a look at it if you really want to here. She has a pretty unique vocabulary for emails here, as you may have noticed. And this is her answer explaining how the battle arena works. Yeah, there's ranks, and etc, etc. You always get emails too whenever you finish a story event, basically just the game's way of reminding you, I guess. And you even get real spam mail. Yeah, see, Indian to the right. And here's Yuto reminding you that, yes, side missions do have a time limit. See, we don't have any right now. But you will get warned from Yuto when a side mission is about to expire. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. That, and it'll turn red to let you know. But they're pretty easy to finish on time. Just basically to pick up a side mission, just do it right away. Alright. Let's go on our patrol of Shizuka.
Have you finished talking with your sister? We should go then. We mustn't allow the synthesters to claim any more victims than they already have.
I'm gonna go to the side streets. No, let's just teleport there because we do need to hit up the southeast streets for future reference. For some reason, the camera changes at that one spot. Sometimes you run backwards, I'm not too sure why. Oh wait, I forgot. This isn't in southeast. Actually we can. Let's just go southeast. There we go. And unlock the last fast travel location we needed. Wait, I already got your flyer, right? Yeah, I did. Oops. Alright, here's the side streets. Let's see what's going on over here in our patrol. I'm sure nothing bad is going on.
Can you feel it too? Someone is shadowing us. Synthesters? Or perhaps... We're surrounded. Well, they're not friendly. I don't know who we're dealing with, but I believe they must have some connection to the organization. If we strip their clothes, we'll know for sure. Let's go.
Yeah, let's just strip random people around. They surrounded us, it's their own fault. Now, businessmen who are pretty annoying enemies in some case. Oh, this changes up my attack. Wow, I'm not landing in my hits. Alright, let's stop them from getting up on Cheesy there. See, these agents are actually pretty tough, although to be fair, as you see, every weapon also has its own moveset, and the combat gloves have a much longer wind-up than our bare hands. It's kind of one of the downsides when you try out weapons, is you don't know what their moveset will be like until you actually use it. See, that guy's not a synthester, but when you strip normal people and they run out of clothes, they'll run away. Because, well, obviously they don't want to be seen like this. One thing that can be a little tricky about businessmen is the men can sometimes be wearing wigs, which count as head accessories. And you can't tell because the hair will look like hair. And here's my frames. I like the sword, though. I do like the sword weapons more. One of my favorite types, actually. Oh, and I shouldn't have been blocking that.
Let's go.
Is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. None of them were wearing wigs. Okay. No, that's a new weapon. Probably easy combat gloves. I'm pretty lousy with them. And if I avoid that final wind-up. Anyway, beat up those people. Normal day.
We won. Somehow. But I don't understand. Our attackers didn't seem to be synthesters at all. Who's there?
Bravo! Absolutely marvelous. Why, your physical prowess is simply staggering.
One of the organization's executives, I fear. Who are you?
Before I answer that, please accept my apologies. The men you stripped just now are my subordinates. I'm very sorry if they took you by surprise. My name is Shion Kasugai. I'm the CEO, the president, of Daishihan Pharmaceuticals.
The president of a drug conglomerate? What could you possibly want with us?
This town, Akiba, has hosted many strange happenings of late, wouldn't you agree? So many reports of random attacks, their victims left in inexplicable lethargy. But who are these attackers? Is there a roving gang of degenerates on the loose? Or is there something more to this? I simply must know.
So you're investigating the synthesters?
Oh, synthesters, you say? Is that what the perpetrators are calling themselves?
Damn.
If you know the proper term for them, well, how to put this delicately, you're clearly involved.
No, you know nothing. We don't know nothing.
Really now? You took to that scuffle rather well for a pair of oblivious children. And your moves, I've never seen anything like them. Never once.
What is it you want?
I've been looking into these incidents privately for some time, but I've always come back empty-handed. Until just recently. You see, by pure chance, I happened to catch wind of some local gossip. Would you believe a strange boy-girl duo has been running around Akiba, tearing people's clothes off in broad daylight? Such perversion.
We're not perverts. And we're not doing this for our own amusement either.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. It's not what you do that intrigues me. It's the results. You see, when these two people expose their victim's flesh, witnesses claim that flesh suffers some kind of massive sunburn all at once. Strange, isn't it? Now, of course, one might lay the blame on global warming or some such, but how could the same sunlight we're standing in now burn a man so quickly? And that, in turn, leads me to ask, what reason might you have for fighting these so-called synthesters in the first place? First things first, of course, I had to confirm your involvement, hence my little test, uncouth as it was. And now I've seen your strength, your speed, your endurance. Simply put, you can't possibly be human. Your panic is adorable, but entirely unnecessary. I'm not here to stand against you, but rather to offer my help. In short, I want a sample, a specimen of these synthesters. If I can get my hands on one, I can analyze its composition and learn what makes it tick. And who knows? That sort of information could be of use to you as well. Here's my card. If there's anything you'd like to discuss, please don't hesitate to contact me. I do look forward to meeting you both again. Particularly you, little boy. You're quite the handsome little devil.
Well, she's a very unique character, isn't she?
So we're under surveillance then. What's your impression of that woman?
I like your options you have, Ishia. They're pretty silly.
I agree. At any rate, we should return to Mogra and discuss this with the others.
And you know, that's a pretty good idea. Let's return to Mogra. I'll just head right there, tell everyone about this mysterious Shion character you met, and we'll probably call the video after that. It's a bigger starting point.
We're back. Oh, hey, so are you. Found nothing to speak of, I take it?
Glad you made it back in one piece. But what happened to Kaito?
You know how it is with him. Once the patrol's over, it's straight off to the anime shops to hunt for rare goods. There's no stopping that dork.
Ah, okay. Well, quieter without him around anyway. So I say let him have his fun. But since you're back at least, we got ourselves a little problem.
Here.
What's this? A business card? Daishihan Pharmaceuticals, CEO Shion Kasugai.
She's been following us.
What?
We were attacked by her subordinates. According to her, it was a test of our abilities.
What the hell? Are you telling me this, Shion Kasugai person is on the monster side?
She doesn't appear to be part of the organization, no. It seems she's simply taken an interest in the synthesters.
Wait, so does she know you are one?
I guess kind of.
It was rather obvious. As I said, you're a far finer physical specimen than any ordinary human. Aha, tee-hee. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Oh, no need for those faces. I left the henchman back at the office this time.
Hold up a sec. You here as a customer, pretty lady? Or did you come here on business?
Let's just say I'm hoping to make friends, or acquaintances at the very least.
So, a customer then. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Welcome to Game Bar Mogra. What do you have?
Well, it's a bit early in the day for sake, so perhaps I'll sample a bit of this tea. Iced, please.
Coming right up.
Why are you here exactly?
I come bearing gifts. Well, one gift, but I think you'll appreciate it. Might I take your picture with my phone, little boy? Much obliged. All right, hold still. There we are.
What's going on? You're all staticky, but everything around you is crystal clear.
It's a photo app I put together, based on the results of my research and analysis so far. It's still in early alpha, but it works. You see, synthesters give off a slight glow of sorts that's invisible to the naked eye. But as I learned from the data I gathered, if you're able to see the UV spectrum, it looks like a wavy distortion in the surrounding light. To tell you the truth, I couldn't have made this breakthrough without you. You see, when I sicked my subordinates on you, I had one of them grab a hair from your head.
So you really did know he was a synthester from the very start, then?
That was my hypothesis, yes. And now it's confirmed. In any case, if you make use of this app, you'll be able to distinguish between synthesters and ordinary humans easily.
Okay, so why not just give everybody the app for free? It'd cut down on the number of victims, don't you think?
Well, I had considered that, yes, but for one thing, the app has a very short range. You can only see the distortion if they're very close by. If we encouraged everyone to get closer to the synthesters, we'd only be exposing them to danger. It's putting the cart before the horse. Remember also, the general public isn't truly aware of their existence yet. Introduce an app like this into the environment we have now, and suddenly, everyone wants a piece of the pie. And then, nothing but headaches.
Wait, Shizuku, you said before you were able to tell synthesters from regular people, right? How do you do it? Is there some kind of giveaway or something?
My case is a bit special. I can simply sense them.
And that's where I come in. If you use my app, you won't need to rely on one single person's senses to spot the enemy anymore.
What are you after?
I already told you. I'm simply interested in the synthesters themselves. There's some kind of nefarious organization pulling the strings behind the scenes, actively striving to create disorder in this town. And I want to know what we're dealing with. I want to know what manner of creature these things are, and what this secret organization is planning to do with them. They must be the ones responsible for your condition as well, are they not? They're hunting for something. But you refused to be a part of it, didn't you? You rejected them and fled. Why is that? No, that's quite a brave and noble sentiment. At any rate, this has been a most enlightening conversation. My app is yours to use as you wish, and I do hope you'll put it through its paces. Ah, but look at the time. I'm afraid I'll have to cancel my tea order.
Huh? But it's just about done. You gonna pay for it at least?
Oh, of course. You may keep the change as well.
A 10,000 yen bill. Man, you management types sure don't mess around.
Hey, I know that ringtone. It's one of Rin's songs, right?
Of course. She sings for our company as a mascot idol.
Oh yeah, like in that TV commercial for your guys' cold medicine, right?
Yes. and she has a little surprise performance in store for everyone today. Not long from now, in fact.
What? Seriously? You wouldn't happen to know where, would you?
At the plaza outside the Bella Hall Assembly Hall, if memory serves.
We should totally go. Shizuku, what do you think? Do you want to come with?
I'll pass.
Oh, okay. Well, then the two of us will go. We'll patrol the area, test out the camera app, and catch the street show all at once. 3 birds with 1 stone.
On that note, it's time I take my leave. Until we meet again.
Come back anytime.
That woman is hiding something.
Ugh! Sheesh. No matter how many times you skulk out of that room of yours, it always scares the crap out of me.
Adults can't be trusted to begin with. But her, she's definitely keeping secrets.
You saying you can't trust me either?
Don't worry, you're still one of the cool kids.
Kids, huh? Not sure how I feel about that.
Come on, we don't want to miss the show. Bella Hall Plaza. It's just northwest off of Main Street.
Yes, Shion's camera app she gave us is the only way you could tell who are synthesters when you view them through the camera. This lets you know who you could pick fights with. And by the way, it mentions people who are like synthesters show up all staticky. Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, this is a pretty good stopping point. So next episode, we'll go to Rin's concert, street concert she's doing out Bella Hall Plaza. I hope you join me next time as well. Thank you, and have a good day, everyone.